Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the 33rd annual Mr. Wildcat performance, where a handful of gentlemen come together to provide you with an evening of entertainment. As far as how the showcase goes, the boys will perform an introduction dance to kick off the night. Then, each boy will showcase themselves to highlight their involvements, achievements, and fun facts, followed by special talent of their choice. There will be a 15-minute intermission before the formal wear competition, where each individual will be wearing tuxes that Men's Warehouse in Lee Summit generously donated for the night. There will be a random question asked amongst each boy, followed by an answer and their charity of choice between Casey Pet Project, Muscular Dystrophy Association, Special Olympics, Miss Walls, and the Stephanie Vest Foundation. The night will wrap up as we announce the winners of each section of the show, along with the overall Mr. Wildcat winner. We hope you enjoy this showcase as the boys battle for the crown.
And I might never be the one who brings you flowers, but I can't be the one tonight. You should see me in the crowd. There's nothing to hide. Watch me move them down one by one by. You should see me in the crowd. The silence is my favorite sound. Watch me move them down one by one.
I'm from the dirty, but that Chico nice. Y'all call it a moment, I call it life.
One day when my life is gone, I'll be in my castle golden. But until the gates are open, I just wanna feel this moment. Oh, I just wanna feel this moment.
And help me welcome Avery Moreland, Jasmine Carter, Zora McCormick, Mallie Hammett, Emmy Wingert, Sydney Rogers, Juliana Marshall, Maggie Smith, Carol Jackson. Student Senate and our 11 contestants have been working very hard on this performance. So we would appreciate it if you could take a moment to silence your cell phones and other electronic devices.
Before we begin with individual showcase, we would like to recognize our judges for tonight's competition. We appreciate that you are willing to take time out of your schedules to select the winners of each category, as well as the 2022 Mr. Wildcat. Please stand as we introduce you.
Our first judge is Miss Kilburn. She has been teaching here for 3 years. Her favorite memory from Blue Springs High School was her first homecoming assembly. A fun fact about her is that every Thanksgiving and Easter, she makes over 40 carrot cakes for her friends and family. During the beginning of the pandemic, she donated $1,000 of the proceeds from the cake sales to the district to pay off students' school lunch debts. Please give it up for Miss Kilburn.
Our second judge of the night is Brooke Handy. Brooke is a former Blue Springs High School student and continued her educational career at the University of Missouri, where she got her double major in finance and real estate, and continued to pursue her love for dance as a Golden Girl. She is currently a Chiefs cheerleader and is a property manager. Please give it up for Brooke Handy.
Our third judge is Anthony Fritz.
what to look for in each contestant. Anthony is in band, DECA, speech and debate, YAC, and NHS. His favorite school activity this year was going to Minneapolis for their DECA chapter, where he found he got more involved in the organization and looked forward to the future events. Please give it up for Anthony Fritz.
Our fourth judge is Abigail Rock. She has been a dancer for a long time, which has strengthened her with critiquing and judging. She works at Main Event and is in the theater program where she is doing one act. Abigail's favorite thing that she's done this year was Shrek the Musical. Please give it up for Abigail Rock.
Our fifth and final judge of the night is last year's Mr. Wildcat, Luca Carrazzo. He was involved in football when attending here at Blue Springs High School. He currently goes to Metropolitan Community College, where he is majoring in business. Please give it up for Luca Carrazzo.
Thank you, judges, for coming out tonight. It is now time for the personal showcase competition. The contestants will be judged on style, personality, and stage presence. We can't wait to catch a glimpse of each of the boys' lives as we present their interests, achievements, and involvements. First up is Delshawn Staley. He is wearing a combination of basketball shoes, a track jersey, football pants, and a tie, representing his future career in sports commentating. He plans on furthering his academic career at the University of Northern Iowa, where he will continue to play football. If he could be anyone, he would be SpongeBob, and his celebrity crush is Zendaya. Inside of school, Delshawn is involved in Wildcat TV, football, track, and basketball. A fun fact about Delshawn is that he used to break dance. This is Delshawn Staley. Next, we have Aaron Volk. Aaron is wearing band attire to represent all the time he's devoted into his hobby. He is also wearing his Eagle Scout hat to represent his accomplishment of reaching rank of Eagle. He is holding a stethoscope because he wants to go into the medical field. He is wearing an MU shirt because he is attending the University of Missouri in the fall. Aaron is also wearing his Mickasay claws to represent his rank as tom-tom beater in the tribe Mickasay. He is also holding his trombone to represent his passion for band. The most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to him is in 2015, every middle-aged person deemed him A.A. Ron thanks to Key and Peele's skit. A fun fact about Aaron is that he can start fire with steel, restore shoes, and he likes to build computers. This is Aaron Volk.
Next to the stage is Colin Moran. Colin Moran is wearing his football jersey. He has been on the football team for the past 4 years. He is also wearing a scrub shirt because he plans on going into the medical field. Colin is wearing wrestling pants and shoes to show off his dedication to wrestling. Colin is involved in football, wrestling, track, and NHS. Colin said if he could be anyone, he would be Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Colin's favorite memory in high school is when he crushed South in football his senior year. This is Colin Horan.
Now we have Morgan Peaster. Morgan is wearing scrubs because he's going to pursue a career in medicine. Morgan wants to study cellular and molecular biology as well as go to medical school. Morgan is involved in HOSA, marching band, pit orchestra, one acts, and youth group. Morgan currently is working at Quick Trip and has been for 2 years. Morgan's hobbies include roller skating, playing music, doing hair, and learning more ASL. He said that one thing about him not very many people know is that he loves American language, or sign language. This is Morgan Peaster.
Now we present Ismael Cervantes Garza. Ismael is wearing a golden regiment hoodie. He paired it with his track pants to represent his time in track and field, and soccer cleats to represent his time in club soccer. Now, Ismael is wearing his Senate shirt to represent him being Vice President of Membership in Student Senate. Ismael is involved in NHS, Golden Regiment as a drum major, sprinter for the track team, a Wildcat ambassador, FCA leader, DECA, and Wind Symphony. Ismael's dream vacation would be the Wii Sports Resort, and he loves art, music, dancing, and working out. Ismael's most embarrassing story is calling sets at Golden Regiment rehearsal and having a hideous voice crack. This is Ismael Garza.
Now we have Vincent Vo. He is wearing a suit to show his participation in speech and debate in DECA. He is involved in speech and debate, NHS, DECA, theater, and Senate. If Vincent could be anyone, he would be King Julian from Madagascar. A fun fact about him is that he has maintained perfect attendance throughout his high school career. He is also wearing a traditional Vietnamese gown to showcase his amazing culture and his background. His most embarrassing story is chipping his tooth while doing cheer stunts in 8th grade. This is Vincent Vo.
Next to the stage is Brody Dew. Brody is dressed as Spider-Man because he stands for his ideals. The most embarrassing thing to ever happen to him is when he sprained his ankle in the middle of a game he wasn't supposed to take seriously. Brody is involved in FCA and Wildcat TV, as well as soccer, YouTube, MMA, and dance. If he could visit any place, he would go to Pink Shores in Japan. And a fun fact about him is he runs a YouTube channel called Brody2WD. This is Brody Dew.
Now we have Garrett Atwood. Garrett is wearing his choir robe in this year's Golden Regiment Performance uniform to represent his class. Garrett is involved in NHS, FCA, Blue Springs Golden Regiment, a cappella and chamber choir, oboe lessons, voice lessons, and his local Young Life. He works at Christ Early Learning Center, and eventually he wants to obtain a bachelor's degree in mathematics with aspirations to become an actuary. A fun fact about Garrett is that he's probably going to be bald when he's older, thanks to Grandpa. This is Garrett Atwood.
Next up is Onasai Olamalava. He is wearing volleyball pants, blood donation shirt, and a suit, demonstrating his volleyball career, involvement in DECA, and membership in Senate. He plans on going to Wayne State College in Nebraska for marketing. The most embarrassing thing that has happened to Onasai is when he was working at High Hop and dropped strawberry banana pancakes on himself because he didn't have non-slick shoes on. He is involved in One Act, Shrek the Musical, Club Volleyball, and Us at BSHS. Onasai enjoys singing, cooking, and climbing. His dream vacation is Hamilton, New Zealand. This is Onasai Olamalava.
We now present Kieran Gilpin. He is wearing his track gear and a choir robe to show his participation in track and choir, and he is holding a pole to represent his interest in pole vault. Kieran will be attending Louisiana Tech for computer science because he has always found a passion for math, problem solving, and coding. The most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to him occurred in 8th grade when his name was called at an academic award ceremony where he tripped on an extension cord and fell in front of everyone. This is Kieran Gilpin.
Our final contestant is Jack Johnson, aka Jack. Jack is wearing goggles and a swim cap representing his participation in swim, short shorts for track, suit and tie for DECA, and a Bible showing his membership in FCA. His worst personality trait is working too hard and being too organized. Jack is involved in DECA, FCA, swim, track, and church. His hobbies consist of kicking it with the boys and playing spike ball. If he could be anyone, he'd be Miss Knudsen. And his celebrity crush is The Rock. This is Jack Johnson.
That concludes our personal showcase section of the competition. Before we move on to talent, we would like to honor someone special in the audience tonight. Miss Walls, will you please stand up? Miss Walls is the 2021-2022 Blue Springs High School Teacher of the Year, and we would like to give you a round of applause for all you've done for this school and these boys. We want you to know that you are not fighting alone. We've all got your back and we'll be there with you every step of the way. Next, each gentleman will have 2 to 3 minutes to perform a talent of their choice. They will be evaluated on creativity, execution, audience response, and stage presence. Starting off the talent portion, we now introduce Dale Sean Staley performing his version of Canned Heat from the movie Napoleon Dynamite.
for you. Next up to the stage is Aaron Volk. He is giving his best Nick Jonas impression with the lip sync of Sucker.
We go together. We change the weather. Yeah, I'm feeling heat in December when you around me. I've been dancing in front of cars and stumbling out of bars. I follow you through the dark, can't get enough. You're the medicine and the pain, the tattoo inside my brain, and baby, you know it's obvious. I'm a sucker for you.
original Joe Bros. The next contestant is Colin Horan. Colin is performing an act showcasing his wrestling skills. Accompanying him is Evan Boydston.
And now, for the main event of the evening, coming in at 5'9", 190 pounds, is the champion, Colin the Holy Horan. Too sweet to be sour. The women's pet and the men's regret. It's time. The Holy One. Parade.
That was very action-packed, Colin. Great job. Next is Morgan Peaster, who is about to show us his marimba skills.
beautiful, Morgan. You skated right into my heart. Next, we have Ismail singing and dancing about Su Karazan Proto with his talented woodwind performers and music he wrote for the song.
Qué triste fue cuando nos adoramos más. Hasta la golondrina emigró, presagiando el final. Qué triste. Los mares de las playas se van, se tiñen los colores de gris. Hoy todo es fredor. Saborear tu olor, la historia de este amor se escribió para la eternidad. Qué triste, todos dicen que siempre estoy hablando de ti. No saben que pensando en tu amor, he podido ayudarte a vivir. He podido.
Muy bien, Ismael. Now we have Vincent Bowe and his cheer gals, ready to lift our banner high. Go Cats!
Good thing you didn't chip your tooth this time. Next up, we have Brody Dew showing us a video that he created.
All right, everybody. The best way to describe my movie is, have you guys ever seen Spider-Man No Way Home? It's absolutely nothing like that. This story opens up on a normal day where I was doing normal things, and then my Wi-Fi goes out. Bro, my Wi-Fi's out. Now, this was a problem because how else was I supposed to watch random TikTok videos about Charlie Puth's new song or how to get gains? The cord broke. Guess I'm gonna have to go to the Big Blue Building. For a teenager like me, going to the Big Blue Building or Walmart is both a dream and a nightmare because I love buying stuff. But like every other teenager, I'm broke. So I made my way outside to find that my car was gone. Where's my car? It was time to channel my inner Forrest Gump. Guess I'm gonna have to run.
65, I was 17, burning up on one. I don't know where I'm running now, I'm just running
Oh. Dang, I sure am glad I had this Brody 2WD hoodie to break my fall.
running on empty, running into the sun, but I'm running behind. Gotta do what you can just to keep your love alive.
Now, you've probably noticed by now I'm a little clumsy. But, of course, as soon as I got into the Big Blue Building, I slipped. Oh no, I'm in the toy section. You see, the reason I was so scared to be in the toy section is because in the toy section, there's lots of cool and fun and shiny things to get distracted by. Oh, you think you can beat me? Balls.
Hey man, you can't be doing that. You gotta go.
I guess Walmart employees don't really like it when you play with their balls. Anyway, I made it back to the tech section, wallet still intact. I finally found it. This will get my Wi-Fi back. My car was here the whole time? Now I was so happy that I found my car that I drove straight home. Can I get a large fry? Yeah. Thank you. Hey, I'm a growing boy. Once I got home, I found out the worst truth you can possibly find. All right, got that thing plugged in. Oh shoot, I forgot to pay the bill.
How about those Walmart employees? Sub to Brody 2WD.
That was awesome, Brody. I know I'm subscribed. Are you guys? Okay. Now we have Garrett Atwood singing For Good from Wicked the Musical.
Before I start, I'd just like to say a few quick things. I had no idea what I wanted to sing. I knew I wanted to sing something, but I just wasn't quite sure what I wanted to sing because nothing just really felt at home to me. So I asked my dad what he thinks I should sing. He gave me my mom's favorite song, which is For Good from Wicked. And obviously, I want to dedicate this to my mom because I love her so much. I know that out of the family, she's the one with the most musical talent, and that got passed down to me, so thank you for that, Mom. The song is basically a farewell song about to a witch and the Wicked Witch, about how they're never going to see each other again, and obviously, as I'm a senior, this is my last few moments to spend as my mom's like little kid. So, Mom, if you wouldn't mind, join me upstage as I sing. Heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, I have been changed for good. Lifetime, so let me say before we part, so much of me is made of what I learned from you. You'll be with me like a handprint on my heart. And now whatever way our stories end, I know you have rewritten yours and mine by being my friend. Like a ship blown from its mooring by a wind off the sea, like a sea dropped by a skybird in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, I have been changed for good.
Oh, I have a tear in my eye. Thank you, Garrett. Next, we have Onasai ready to slam the competition with an original poem.
My original slam poetry piece is called If Only They Knew. If only they knew my name, its purpose and its meaning. Its purpose to teach acceptance and the meaning of patience. From a little kid running around to a mature man chasing his dream. If only they knew my dreams and my passion. To entertain the entire crowd or hear my name being yelled while dying and running that 800. See, if only they knew my background, the challenges I face. It's something we all endure. It's just like fighting a war, but then laugh about it at the end of the day. When you laugh, it comes with a smile. But when you cry, it defines that you're sad. But can they not understand that tears are not only meant of sadness, but of joy? If only they knew what my tears were telling. They are not always of sadness, but tears of success. Tears of acceptance that I have made it this far and I am proud and mad at my flaws. If only they knew I didn't care. I never cared about their thoughts. I never cared about their opinions. Because I move forward by not looking back. Because by the end of the day, it's all up to me. If only they knew. Thank you.
Wow, that was awesome, Onasai. Now we have Kieran singing I Feel a Change on the Rise by Avi Kavlon.
Without the light, oh, the darkness comes. Hold through the night, oh, the shadows will run. Fend off the enemy, sing out the jubilee, with all the fire we can breathe. We're singing all day and you can't tame it. High tide or low tide, you know, night time or morning time, and we're going strong. Get it up, down the river, oh Lord, I feel the reveling. I feel a change on the rise. What good's a man who's lost his soul? can't take a stand. When his flame's gone cold. Fend off the enemy, sing out the jubilee, with all the fire we can breathe. We're singing all day and you can't tame it. High tide and low tide, you know. Night time or morning time, and we're going strong. Headed up, down the river. Oh Lord, I feel the reveille. I feel the change on the rise. I feel the change on the rise. Oh, oh, oh. I feel the change on the rise. We're singing all day and you can't tame it. High tide and low tide, you know. Night time or morning time, and we're going strong. Headed up, down the river. Oh Lord, I feel the reveille. I feel the change on the rise. We're singing all day, you can't tame it. High tide and low tide, you know. Night time or morning time, and we're going strong. Headed up, down the river. Oh Lord, I feel the reveille. I feel the change on the rise. I feel the change on the rise.
Kieran, your voice blew me away. Lastly is the sparkling Jack Johnson performing the Ballad of the Rhinestone Cowboy.
I've been walking these streets so long, singing the same old song. I know every crack in these dirty sidewalks of Broadway, where hustle's the name of the game, and nice guys get washed away like the snow and the rain. There's been a lot of compromising on the road to my horizon, but I'm gonna be where the lights are shining on me, like a rhinestone cowboy. back of a big cuss getting tore up from the floor up. I'm gonna push my luck. Pull the gate, drop me. Take me on my little high space. It makes me fall sick. Rhinestone cowboy.
Yeehaw! That was great. Thank you, Jack.
These senior boys sure know how to entertain with their unbelievable talents. Great job to all of our Wildcat boys so far. That now concludes our talent portion of the evening. Let's next see how these boys clean up after a brief 15-minute intermission, proceeding with formal wear.
The final portion of the night is formal wear. But before we get to the event, I would like to introduce our amazing Student Senate advisors, Danielle Knoll and Anna Cole, who will be announcing our formal wear competition.
For the formal wear show, the 12 contestants will be judged on style, charisma, and how well they respond to a random question. Each boy will be escorted by a senior Senate girl. First up in formal wear, we have Dale-Shawn Staley, who is being escorted by Avery Worland.
First off, I would like to say thank you to everybody coming and watching us, group of men, just dance and have fun for our senior year. I want to thank Mrs. Knoll, Mrs. Cole for setting this up and making this all possible. I want to thank the Goodly Girls and Company for dealing with us at practices, because I know that we could get out of hand sometimes. But thank you guys for dealing with that. After high school, I want to go to University of Northern Iowa, hopefully play football there, and hopefully make it to the NFL. If that all fails, hopefully own my business and grow to be a successful man my parents hoped me to be. My charity that I chose today was Mrs. Wall's Cure for Cancer Foundation. If you guys didn't know, Mrs. Wall was a teacher here who I currently got done for fighting cancer. And losing a family member and close friend to cancer about 5 years ago, I just want to gather up some money, give it to the doctors, and hopefully they can find a cure to fight this disease.
Dale-Shawn, what's one thing you miss about being a kid?
Oh my gosh, man, these bills, they're killing me right now. Like, plus with the gas being high, like, I could barely afford things right now, but most importantly, paying bills. So kids, you better take advantage of this moment. I'm telling you, you ain't gonna want to grow up when you gotta pay these bills.
Our next contestant is Aaron Bolt, who's being escorted by Carol Jackson.
I really want to thank everyone for coming out tonight. You guys made this way better than last night. I want to thank the lights in the backstage. You made everything possible tonight. I want to thank all the guys back there who made gospel to do this dance. I want to thank Jack for still being able to do this dance after busting his leg. All the Senate girls for keeping us here till 10 o'clock at night, but they really made it worth it while. And as for plans for the future, I am doing bachelor's in science and nursing for my 4-year degree. I hope to get nursing. I hope to eventually go down the road, do my pediatrics and nurse practitioner, and touch people's lives just like my mom does every day. And then my charity was Casey Pet Project. You know, about every winter or fall or so, you see that video of the dog in the shelter, and you know, it's starving, and you hear Arms of the Angels, and it says donate 5 cents a day. And, you know, 5 cents a day isn't enough in my opinion, and there's too many dogs out there and cats that are mistreated, so I thought you might as well help out some animals today, right?
Aaron, what makes you the best candidate for Mr. Wildcat?
Oh, sweet Jesus. I mean, I think you guys saw it tonight. I did a lot of stuff. I mean, I danced, I brought out 2 little kids, I did a prom proposal. I don't even know if that's allowed. I never got an okay on that. But I'd really say it's just my determination and grit to really put forth my effort to everything I do in life and always set goals for myself and try to be a positive person to everyone, make life better for everyone, because you know, I try to touch lives just like my mom and my grandpa did. They did so much for the community, their church, their scouting, and you know, you gotta love them for that. So thank you everybody for coming out tonight.
Now we have Colin Horan. Colin is being escorted by Mally Hammond.
Hello everybody, thanks for coming out. I'd first off like to thank my mom and my grandparents. I definitely would not be where I am today without them. And I'd also love to thank my friends for supporting me through everything. And I'd also like to thank my great talent act partners, Evan Boydston and Caden Langmack, for all the hard work that they put in. And I'd also love to thank Senate and all the senior girls. This night definitely would not be possible without them. As for my future plans, I plan on going to the University of Missouri, Kansas City to study biology and then hopefully go to med school and in the field of research in genetics. As for my charity, I chose the KC Pet Project. They're a welfare organization for pets all around the metro area. And I recently lost 2 doggos that I've known all of my life. So that was very sad. And this night goes out to them.
Colin, if you could fix one problem in the world, what would it be other than world peace?
I'm bringing Tyreek Hill back to the Chiefs.
Now we have Morgan Peaster. Morgan is being escorted by Jasmine Carter.
I just want to thank my beautiful mom and dad and my family and all my friends and followers and for supporting me and helping me. And I chose the Special Olympics because I've always had a passion for helping people and individuals with disabilities. And I will be attending Tulane University in New Orleans. Cole, I'd be able to go invisible.
Next up is Ismael Cervantes Garza. He's being escorted by Maggie Smith.
First and foremost, I would like to thank God for giving me this wonderful life and the opportunity to wake up this morning and be a part of Mr. Wildcat. I would love to thank my beautiful parents and my family for making me who I am and bringing me to this point where I can be a contestant for Mr. Wildcat. I also want to thank all the talented people that were a part of my act because I think it went well, and I thank you for making it happen. My charity of choice was Stephanie Best Foundation. I chose this because I've had a lot of really important members in my life who have been affected by breast cancer, so it was an honor to help the cause. And my future plans are to go study at the University of Kansas. Okay, we got some Jayhawks. To study psychology and become a clinical and therapist someday. And, that's some free therapy for life.
Ismael, who is your inspiration?
Well, I talked about my fearless parents. My inspiration has to be my mom because there is something about her that she has a solution for everything, and so I've been able to grow up without being scared ever. And so, Mom, I see you up here, and I thank you for everything.
Our next contestant is Vincent Vo. Vincent is being escorted by Avery Moore.
Wow. Tonight has been absolutely amazing, and this is definitely more than what I hoped for joining Mr. Wildcat, and I'm just so grateful to have this opportunity standing here today and just having a blast tonight. And a couple thank yous for my parents, for Cole and Noel for making tonight possible, and for all my best friends that came out to support me, and then my senior girl, Avery Warland, and tonight wasn't possible without the lighting and sound crew, so can we give them a big round of applause, please, and thank you. And most importantly, my grandma, just because she has supported me in everything, and I wouldn't be here today without her. And for my future plans, I am currently deciding between the University of Kansas and Truman State University, and I want to major in biochemistry, hopefully on the pre-med track, to go into med school to become a pediatrician. And for my charity, I chose Special Olympics because I saw how hard they work every single day to help these kids with disabilities within our community, and I saw firsthand the impact they have on their lives, and being able to help them firsthand and having this opportunity to raise money for them was an absolute wonderful.
Vinny, if you could date any Disney character, which one would it be and why?
I would have to say Elsa because she can just build everything for me and I'll just sit there.
Next up, we have Brody Dew, who is being escorted by Emery Winger.
First off, I want to say thank you to my mom, dad, and 6 siblings. Yeah, 6. to say thank you to all of my extended family, my wonderful aunt that helped me put together my clothes that I wore today, Brody 2WD. I want to thank my amazing grandma, and just recently she went through heart surgery and she made it through. So I want to thank Jesus for giving me everyone in my life that I have to thank. In the future, I plan on pursuing a career in internet entertainment, and if any of you want to support me, you can go to brody2wd.com, buy some merch, or subscribe, or both, maybe smash like. I chose my charity, which is KC Pet Project, because recently I had this dog that I've had for 15 years, and he passed away. It just got me thinking after I was told to pick my charity that most dogs do not get to live that long, and if I can raise some money to support the ones that don't get to live that long and help them, I'll always do it.
Brody, if you were the smartest person alive, what would you do with your intelligence?
I'd probably figure out how to lower these gas prices.
Now we have Garrett Atwood, who is being escorted by Zora McCormick.
First, I'd like to thank God. I'd also like to thank my wonderful parents, Mom and Dad. I love you guys so much. I'd like to thank the Testament family. You guys are amazing. I'd also like to thank Carrie Mooneyham for always supporting me and helping me with my act. I'd like to thank Senate and Sound Crew, because without this night, nothing would have happened without them. I'm going to remember this forever, so I thank them for that. And last but not least, I'd like to thank Zora, because she made all of those Oreo balls. Well, I guess we made them, but I think we made like 100. Well, I say we, but it was mainly her. I wasn't allowed to help or else I'd mess them up. For my future, I plan to attend UMKC for 4 years or do MCC for 2 and then UMKC for 2. I want to be an actuary, but I'm not really sure that's going to happen because I've changed what I wanted to do 10 times this past year, so we'll see how that goes. I chose to support the KC Pet Project because I'm an animal person. I love animals. I have a dog of my own. Her name's Penny. She's a pain in my butt, but I love her to death and I wouldn't trade her for anything. I'm ready for my question.
Garrett, if you could be any kitchen utensil, which would you be and why?
I'd be a blender because anything that you put in me is going to come out good.
Now we have Onasai Olamalaba.
Hi everyone, what a wonderful night. I just want to say thank you to my parents, my mom and my dad, for always supporting me, not only through my senior year, but through my whole high school career. Me and my family, we've been through a lot financially, physically, mentally, but they always put me in my school first and always reminding me to put my school first. I also want to thank my student senate advisors, Nolan Cole. Whenever I looked stressed out, even when I wasn't, or looked tired, they always say, could you use a hug? Even though it was those little things, it still affected me. I also want to thank my school mom, Anita Buchanan and Camille, for just letting me skip my class to chill in the counseling office. But it was the counseling office, so it really helped me get through my day. After high school, I plan on serving a 2-year mission for my church to help others know the gospel and know of our love for my Heavenly Father. And then when I return, I plan on attending Wayne State College up in Nebraska. The reason why I chose MD as my charity is because somehow it all matched up together, that I was learning in my entrepreneurship class. And I had learned that my teacher, Miss Fowler, had a relative going through it. And so it was just nice to have that knowledge behind me so I know what I'm raising money for. And yes, that's all I have.
If you could only have 3 items on a deserted island, what would they be and why?
I would have my Bible, so I could stay spiritually strong. I would have food. I prefer pizza. And then I would have a notebook and pencil because I love to write poetry and stories.
Our next contestant is Kieran Gilpin, who is being escorted by Juliana Marshall.
Good evening, my name is Kieran Gilpin. I'd like to start off by thanking my parents, my little sister, and a few members of the faculty individually. Mr. Nathan Rudolph, Coach Joel Page, and Uncle T. In the future, I'm going to be attending Louisiana Tech University, majoring in computer science, and hopefully after that, finding a career in software engineering. The charity that I chose was the Casey Pet Project because I've had animals all my life. They've always been a large part of my life. And every year there are more and more animals on the street that shouldn't be and are due to the negligence of people.
Kieran, what was the best thing before cell phones?
The best thing before cell phones was probably electricity, because before that, everyone was in the dark at night.
Our final contestant is Jack Johnson, who is being escorted by Molly Hammond.
Parking brake. Good evening, everyone. I definitely want to begin with some thank yous. Of course, I want to begin by thanking God, because without Him, I'd be so incredibly lost. I want to thank my amazing family for all that they have done to support me over the last 18 years. Through all my many activities, and I want to thank them for helping me with my talent and just supporting me in everything I do. I want to thank my amazing friends, especially the guys backstage, for putting up with me and this scooter over the last 2 days. It was a big change, but they all adjusted really well. And of course, I want to thank the wonderful Molly Hammett, who was a 2010 Miss Parker's class kindergarten alum with me. And I also just want to thank the incredible staff and students here at Blue Springs High School, especially Coach Lowe for a great PE class yesterday. They've really done everything they can to make these last 4 years so incredible. I want to move on to my future. Next year I plan on studying finance at Kansas State University, and also working towards a minor in professional selling. And the charity that I chose to raise money for was Mrs. Walls. She's a math teacher here at our school who is suffering from breast cancer. And I chose Mrs. Walls because I know firsthand the devastation that breast cancer can bring to a family. And I just wanted to do everything I could to bless her in every way possible. And I'm ready for my question.
Jack, what is your spirit animal and why?
Well, Coach Cole, my spirit animal is a shark, and that is because they have no bones to break.
Thank you to all our contestants and escorts. Gentlemen, would you please make your way to the front of the stage and take a seat? While the judges gather their overall points, we'd like to thank our backstage crew. Please hold your applause until the end. Starting off with our sophomore senators, Brooke Alsop, Rochelle Taylor, Faye Knudsen, Celine Waters, Grayson Austin, Daniela Burton, Brianna Monterosa, Sophia Schnetzer, and Clarissa Ryan. Next up is our junior senators, Kenna Morgan, Matthew Young, Michaela Stegner, Jasmine Samuels, Ami Patel, Raven Chapman, Avery Wilson, and Riley Leone. We so appreciate all of your guys' hard work and commitment behind the scenes toward helping the contestants with everything they needed. Thank you, guys.
We would also like to take a moment to thank a few more sponsors who supplied us with the amazing attire. Thank you, Men's Warehouse, for providing the boys with displayed tuxes and Stephanie's Bridal Boutique for these beautiful dresses. Be sure to consider these places as a prom and future events approach. Please join as I give them a round of applause for their generosity. We also want to give a huge shout out to the incredible sound and light crew, Skylar Henry, Zoe Armstrong, Sam Sowerby, Archer White, Jordan Blackburn, and Chloe Peterson. We truly thank you for your flexibility and time put into this showcase. We could not have done this without you. Wildcat TV members have also generously been here recording the show to eventually upload it to YouTube to provide to those who missed or want to rewatch the showcase. Lastly, we would like to thank the amazing dance choreographers, Avery Worland and Raven Chapman, who put together the opening number. These ladies are a part of Glitter Girls & Company, and they put in countless hours of planning, staging, and organizing this piece. With dance knowledge from the other girl senior senators, we were all able to come together to teach and help the boys learn the choreography and perfect this dance. We loved watching them, and I hope you did too. We also want to give a huge shout out to JC Font and her marketing group for doing an amazing job at promoting our show this week. We appreciate all of your hard work and the time you dedicated.
Now we will be displaying a slideshow that will take you through the senior boys and girls' childhoods, including the process of Mr. Wildcat. Please relax and enjoy watching these Wildcats grow from babies to seniors.
I I wish somebody would have told me, babe, that someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
I was thinking about the band, I was thinking about the fans. We were underground, loading merch in that 12-passenger van, in a small club in Minnesota, and the snow outside of First Ave. I just wanted my name in the star. Now look at where we at, still growing up, still growing up. I would lay in my bed and dream about what I'd become. Couldn't wait to get older, couldn't wait to be some. Now that I'm here, wishing I was still young. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would've told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Wish I didn't think I had the answers. Wish I didn't drink all of that glass first. Wish I made it to homecoming, got up the courage to ask her. Wish I would've gotten out of my show. Wish I put the bottle back on that shelf. Wish I wouldn't have worried about what other people thought and felt comfortable with myself. Rooftop open, and the stars above. Moment frozen, sneaking out and falling in love. Me, you, and that futon, we just begun. On the grass dreaming, figuring out who I was. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would've told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Never thought we'd get old. Maybe we're still young. Maybe you always look back and think it was better than it was. Maybe these are the moments. Maybe I've been missing what it's about. Been scared of the future, thinking about the past while missing out on now. We've come so far, I guess I'm proud. And I ain't worried about the wrinkles around my smile. I got some scars, I've been around. I felt some pain, I've seen some things, but I'm here now. Those good old days.
You don't know what you got till it goes, till it's gone. You don't know what you got till it goes, till it's gone. I wish somebody would've told me, babe, someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
I've never seen a diamond in the flesh. I cut my teeth on wedding rings in the movies, and I'm not proud of my address. In a torn up town, no postcode envy, but every song's like gold teeth, grey goose dripping in the bathroom, bloodstains, ball gowns, trash in the hotel room. We don't care. We're driving Cadillacs in our dreams, but everybody's like crystal, Maybach, diamonds on your timepiece, jet planes, islands, tigers on a gold leash. We don't care. We aren't caught up in your love affair, and we'll never be royals. It's a run in our blood. That kind of luck's just ain't for us. We crave a different kind of buzz. Let me be your ruler. You can call me Queen Bee, and baby I'll rule. Let me live that fantasy. My friends and I, we've cracked the train to the party. And everyone who knows us knows that we're fine with this. We didn't come for money. But every song's like gold teeth, grey goose dripping in the bathroom, bloodstains, ball gowns, trash in the hotel room. We don't care. We're driving Cadillacs in our dreams. But everybody's like crystal, Maybach, diamonds on your timepiece, jet planes, islands, tigers on a gold leash. We don't care. We aren't caught up in your love affair, and we'll never be royals. It's a run in our blood. That kind of luck's just ain't for us. We crave a different kind of buzz. Let me be your ruler. You can call me Queen Bee, and baby I'll rule. Let me live that fantasy. We're bigger than we ever dreamed, and I'm in love with being queen. Life is great without a care. We aren't caught up in your love affair, and we'll never be royals. It's a run in our blood. That kind of luck's just ain't for us. We crave a different kind of buzz. Let me be your ruler. You can call me Queen Bee, and baby I'll rule. Let me live that fantasy.
The judges have tallied up the points, and the process works as so. Points are given by each judge per category and then added together. The overall score will then determine the winner for each event. Now we will finally announce the winners. And the winner of the personal showcase is Jack Johnson.
The winner of the formal wear competition, who will also receive a free tux rental for prom, all thanks to Men's Warehouse, is Onosai Olamalaba. Altogether, these boys have raised $3,467.79 for their charities. The winner of the charity competition is Jack Johnson. Jack raised $1,054.35 for Ashley Walls.
And the winner of talent is Morgan Feaster.
Finally, the moment you've all been waiting for. The winner of the 33rd Annual Mr. Wildcat Showcase is Garrett Atwood.